Today's gonna be a quick video on my thoughts and experience on Huawei's EMUI 10. My P30 got the update, but my Mate 20 has not yet, so I know I have to wait. It is on the list, so we'll see when I get it. Okay, so the biggest difference here is on the visual side of things, so don't worry about too much major improvements on the battery life or the performance. The first thing I notice here is the animations. When I flick out the app, there's a more fluidity to it. It just eases right into its spot, so it has or shows more physics to the app. With the old app, everything is really linear and straightforward, so if I flick the app, no matter how hard or how light I do it, it just goes straight into that position. So when I'm looking side by side with EMUI 10 and 9, it just brings me back to the old days when I had the iPhone 4 and then looking at other Androids where the animations aren't that smooth on Android, everything looks really choppy and blocky. So for me as an artist, I really like the details, the effort put into those little animations, so it just feels like a finished product. Nowadays, the animations on both sides, whether it's iPhone or Android, really caught up with each other, so I really enjoy using both systems. So every time when I swipe around or exit the app, the whole UI feels really finished and finessed, so basically more updated to its time. The next thing is dark mode, which a lot of companies are doing nowadays, and I think it's necessary. I know I benefit from it, from using it, because when I'm about to hit the bed, my eyes doesn't hurt as bad, it doesn't strain, and for me, I think it's necessary on every UI. With the whole minimalistic look, they're taking advantage of more of the space and making it easier with using it with one hand. And for colors, there is a bit more contrast to it, so things do stick out just a little bit more. When I head into the camera app, everything seems to be upgraded. I do like the look of it, but there's only one thing I hate about it, and that is the focal button. In the past, I can just press on that same number or same block, and then it switches from 1x to 3x to 5x, but now I would have to press on a specific area, and I would have to reach for it. So having small hands, it's hard for me to reach for anything, so that's why I just like hitting the same spot all the time and still change my focal lengths. In my own opinion, I think the older way is faster and easier to work with because I can press on the same exact spot and not think about where I have to press to zoom in or zoom out. Now when I'm using it with my right hand, it's not a huge problem because it's right next to my thumb, but for the ones who take pictures with their left hand, it's going to be hard reaching all the way up to zoom in or to get that 5x. And I noticed in the middle above the shutter button, that's where you can change more extra features or extra settings. So I just wish that the focal range button is right there in that spot instead, because I can easily reach or zoom in with both my hands. And that's mainly it. There's nothing too crazy or too detailed. It's really short and simple. All the visual changes really upgraded or makes me feel like I got an upgraded phone. For the performance on the Huawei phones, these chips are already so fast that I don't even notice much lag when I'm using them. The battery life is always good on Huawei, and I think it's just gonna get better with the dark mode, so that may be an improvement there, but other than that, there's really minor changes. So those are my thoughts. Please follow me on Instagram, give a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and thanks for watching.